Assalamu alaikum student, good morning. Today I will explain chapter number 1 for standard 8, the best Christmas present in the world. The author Michael Morpur went to a junk shop in Bridport. There he noticed a roll-top desk made of oak. It was very old and in a bad condition. Since it was cheap, the author decided to buy it and get it repaired. He began working on it on Christmas Eve in his own workplace. He removed the roll top and tried hard to pull out the drawer it had stuffed. It had suffered much damage due to fire and water. The drawer got jammed. He hit it hard with his fist and pulled it out and found a secret drawer under it. He took out a small black tin box. There was a note on it that read, "Jim, last letter received January 25, 1915. The letter writer also wished to put it in her grave. Out of curiosity, he opened the box and found an envelope with the address Mrs. Jim McPherson, 12 Copper Beaches, Bridport, Dorset. The letter was dated 26 December 1914. The letter had been written by Jim to his wife Connie. He was a soldier set against the Germans during the First World War. Jim wrote to her that he was very happy because something wonderful had happened to him. The soldiers on both sides of the no man's land were taking up position in their trenches. It was Christmas morning, cold and frosty. Jim saw the German soldier waving a white flag. They were calling out the English soldier to say Happy Christmas. It was a big surprise to be greeted like friends by the enemies. But it was true, not a trick. The English soldiers also wished them in return. The leader said that they wanted to celebrate the festival. Jim was the officer in command. He allowed his men to join the Germans. Grey coats and khaki coats mingle in the middle. In the time of war, they were making peace. The German soldier who came first was named Hans Wolf, and before joining the army, he used to play the cello in an orchestra. Jim had been a school teacher in Dorset, hence lied that he knew Dorset well. In fact, he had read about the place in Thomas Hardy's novel, Far from the Madding Crowd. The soldier from the rival camp smoked, laughed, drank and feasted. Hans said that he liked the marzipan, the sweet covering on Jim's bread. Jim wrote in the letter that he had never seen or imagined a Christmas party like that. They played football also. Both agreed on one point. The countries should have better resolved their disputes by playing a football or cricket match because no one dies in a match, whereas was leaves orphans and widows behind. The game was finished, so did the drinks and cakes. Jim told Hans that they hoped to see families as soon as the fighting ended by Christmas next year. The author put the letter back into the envelope and drove into Bridport. He meant to hand over the letter to Connie, Mrs. McPherson. Connie was now 101 years old. Her house had caught fire, but she was safe. She was in conservatory. The author wished her happy Christmas and gave the letter to her. She recognized the writing of her husband and felt very happy. She mistook the author for Jim, who had come home and as promised on Christmas. She kissed the author on the cheek and asked him to read the letter to her. She wanted to listen to the voice of her husband. She said that Jim himself was the best Christmas present to her. See, here are some pictures related to this chapter and question answers. See, you can copy from this into your notebook. Thank you.